Greetings, Professor. This is our project about implementing new feature in Uber. Our group number is Group 2. Uber is a worldwide transportation network and ride-sharing company that operates in multiple countries. Uber is recognized for its innovative concept in the field of transportation, and it continually evolves to satisfy its users and maintain its competitive advantage in the field of ride sharing and transportation. Our project description is the project is to create an advantage in the ride share market and improve the user experience of the Uber mobile application. Customers will benefit from more convenience and control over their transportation requirements thanks to these features. The project aimed to find an innovative approach that both meet and exceed consumers' expectations by examining market trends, user feedbacks, and emerging technology. The initiative demonstrates Uber's dedication to quality, focus on user design, and ongoing innovation, all of which are in line with its commitment to technological advancement and adaptability. So, our proposed solution is to introduce an advanced scheduling tool into the Uber smartphone application, mm, and users are given more control, certainty, and comfort when they are able to schedule and plan rides ahead of time. Thanks to this feature, which lets customers modify their pickup and delivery hour for their rides, responds to the changing demand of Uber's wide user base and set a new standard for customized transportation service. Uber's devotion to innovation in technology will be represented in the user-friendly and straightforward experience that results from the simple integration of the new scheduling capabilities into its present UI user interface. So it is also shown in this graph that is here in this presentation, and talking about our project approach and complexity of project. Agile method of development is implemented for managing the project. Agile is especially well suited for projects that are dynamic and creative, and it fits perfectly with the characteristics and objectives that are frequently connected to feature development in technological companies like Uber. So here is a simple table that shows the project size and complexity. The size of project is 6 months, resources, core team, and 7 FTE. Budget is 2 million, and project complexity is uh, there are three factors, that is real-time data and algorithm complexity, integration with existing system, scale, and global reach. So talking about our project scope and deliverables in scope. mm, data stream processing, architecture, integration, and external data source like traffic and weather data, and real-time processing of events and consumptions are all necessary for integrating real-time data stream into feature development. Raw table and connection with model table in order to store unprocessed data. This document explains how to create and manage raw tables. It also indicates how to use ETL procedure to convert raw data into organized table. Integration to business intelligence tool, machine learning, and data science for advanced insight and analytics. The model table must be incorporated with machine learning algorithms, data science processes, and business intelligence tools. This include collaborating with data scientists, setting dashboards in place, tracking and improving machine learning models, on a constant basis and creating visualization, databases and mobile events, database structure design, mobile event tracking, and efficient retrieval of data cooperation with database servers are just a few of ways that the Uber app utilize mobile event and database to handle user data. So talking about our out of scope project scope and deliverables, IT and infrastructure team are in charge of the procurement and maintenance of infrastructure managed by the UX and user interface. Design team is the user interface design team. Uh, the back office system security is an extensive list of backend system security preventive measures, user communication and training oversees important teams. Compliance and legal teams are responsible for guaranteeing legal and regulatory compliance. Infrastructure and database administration team oversees record backups and recovery. So next slide, please, Pawan. So talking about our assumption and concept of project, our assumption are real-time data and the necessary APIs for mapping are available. Recognition of the new features by the users and our project constraint are limited fund and resources, obedience to regulation in different places. So talking about our project planning, there are stakeholders in this project and the role of the stakeholders are divided here. So there are four stakeholders: project sponsor, project manager, development team, and quality assurance and marketing team. Talking about the role of project sponsor, project sponsor is responsible for offering a plan of action and direction. Project is in line with business objective, acquires the fund and tool required, makes important decision on important matter, and project manager role is supervises and direct the project's data activities, creates and update the project plan, ensure agreement through all communication with all parties involved, manage the risks, problems and modification on the project, oversees the project team and guarantee prompt delivery. And the role of mm, development team is to create, develop, test, and provide the new feature. Work in work together with team and other groups to build the feature into the current system. Guarantee the feature is developed and establish timelines and quality requirement. And lastly, the role of quality assurance and marketing team is to provide features reliability and quality, create plans for testing cases, recognize and report flaws, work together with development to identify solutions. So this is our stakeholder power and interest grid. It ranges from low to high interest and power. So high interest, high power is project sponsor who manage the project closely, and low interest, low power is development team who monitors the project, and high interest, low power is project manager and marketing team who are informed and keeps informed. So this is our core project team where where the team and the roles are divided. So there are main four team: project manager, technical lead, user interface designer, development team. Under project manager, there is data analyst, security specialist, legal and compliance specialist, release manager, localization specialist, trainer, and marketing manager. And under technical lead, there is communication analyst. And under user interface designer, there is infrastructure architect, business analyst. And lastly, for development team, there is database administrator. And talking about our project milestone, we have broke down the project and our work uh, uh, in the given timeline with our target in date. Our project milestone, our project start, so which will be started in the first week, and requirement gathering and analysis will take about 2 weeks from second to fourth week, design and planning from fifth to eighth week, and development phase from 9th to 12th week. QA testing phase that will take just 1 week from 13 to 14 week. Development phase from 15 to 18 week. User acceptance and testing. It will take uh, 1 week from 19 to 20th week. And integration and system testing from 21 to 23rd week. Documentation and training from 23rd to 25th week. And final testing and bug fixing on week 25th, and preparation for launch on 26th week, and we launched the project at the end of the 6th month. So my friend Pawan will um, present about the work breakdown structures. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Jason. And let me continue with the work breakdown structure. And here we have the ID tags and efforts, months, and responsible. Here the project is start with the project manager, and the efforts month, it include the 1 month. And the next one is requirement gathering and analysis. It includes the 3 months, and the responsible are product manager. And the another one is the design and planning, and yeah, it includes the 4 months, and responsible members are the user interface designer, technical lead, and the project manager. Another one is the deployment phase first, and responsible teams are the deployment team, project manager, and the technical lead. And there are the three different work package, which takes two effort most respectively for the implementation core feature functionality and the conduct regular sprint review and uh, retrospective, and the one for address any emerging technical challenges. And another one is the QA testing phase one, and the effort ones are the two, and the responsible parties are the QA lead. And the other the 3D SOP work package are the Bing testing feature components, identify and address any bugs or issues, and the ensure the feature align with the quality standards, which takes the effort months are the one respectively, and the responsible parties are deployment team and the QA lead. And the other one is the deployment phase two, and the user acceptance testing. And the responsible teams are development team, project manager, QA lead, product manager, and the effort months are the for the deployment phase two. Effort months are the four, and the for the user acceptance testing, the effort months are the two. And the for the another breakdown structure, we have the integration and the system testings, where the efforts months are the two, and the responsible parties are deployment team, QA lead, and the another one is documentation and training. And effort months are the two, and the responsible parties are the communication specialist and the project manager. And the another one is the final QA and the bug fixing, where the responsible parties are QA lead and deployment team, as well as the project manager. Effort months are the one. And the last but not least, and this one is the launch preparation, and the effort months is the one, and the responsible parties are marketing manager, project manager, marketing manager, and the deployment. And finally, we have the feature launch, and the responsible parties are entire team, project manager. Let's talk about the project risk register, and we have the three different four different types of the risks, and the risks, and the along with their risks, there are the different the risks category. Their brief description is mentioned in this screenshot. And let's move to the risk likelihood and the map impact map. And here we have the low likelihood and the high impact for the risk 3 budget and budget constraints, and the moderate likelihood and the moderate the impact on the post risk technical challenges and data integration issue and the quality assurance. And here is our the project location, sorry, allocation. Our the project is total the 2 million, and here are the different parties and the division of the orgs where the budgets are the allocated. And this is our the project schedule, and you have the total phase, the 12 phase, starting with the project. And the in the with the launch, it starts anticipated start date is the uh, 1st of June 2023, and the expected the end date is the 12th December 2023, as mentioned in the screenshot. And let's move to the project processes. In the project processes, we have the risk management, change management, issue management, and escalation the management, as well as the project monitoring and the control. Let's see the risk management workflow. Here, start with the risk. Bi-weekly, the risk the assessment meeting is done, and after that, the identify and document potential risks during the meeting. And the after this step, we have to assign the ownership for these identified risks. And the before the end, we have the excess impact and the likelihood of the each risk. And there are several steps in issue management. And the let me highlight those. First one is centralized issue tackling system. Another one is prior identify and the log project issues. Another one is implement continuous communication, regular update issue tracking, and the conduct daily stand of the meeting. And let's see the change management, the workflow diagram here. With the start, we have to ask for the setup change, and which is being observed by the project manager. And if it is approved, and if it is yes, it is updated and implemented. If it is rejected or no, it will be notified to the applicant and the close information. And after that, they move to modify the log, and finally it's closed or end. And let's move to the escalation the management. With the start, we have to identify the issue. After that, we have to assess the severity and the impact. And before resolving the high level, we have to resolve at the lower level. And after that, if the issue is resolved, we have to end the escalation if the issue is not resolved, and we have to keep escalate. And finally, we have the project monitor and control. And here we have project logs, project registration, and the contact list. In the project logs, we have the issue log, change log, and the risk log. In project registration, we have resource register, quality register, and the budget register. In the contact list, we have the stakeholder contact list, project team contact list. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Professor.